Kalimera from Cyprus, this is George. Today I'm going to talk about what I believe is the end result, what you want to get to when you're shooting dice. I think the most important element of shooting is balance. And I would say balance break down into 3-4 different things. I would suggest to you that balance means you need to be balanced in the physical work, in the physical sense. So that means you don't step up to the table if you're tired, if you're jet lagged, if you have been drinking, if you have, a lot of these things. You're not going to be a good shooter. And it's not your fault because you always want to have a good time, but it is wrong to actually take dice in hand. It's very dangerous. It's like driving a car. You don't have all your faculties in check. There is something missing. Your instincts are not on high alert. You do not. Good morning, Barra. You're welcome. So, I was watching this was a live at live casino. I think it was Big AZ. He just released the second part. He was playing solo. And there was a lot of imbalance at the table. It had nothing to do with whether he was tired or not, but it had a lot to do with the casino imposing on the player their play tempo. So that leads me to the second one, which is you need to be balanced mentally. Mental balance it's a lot to do with how you function, what is your tempo, what makes you comfortable, but it's a lot more than that. It has to do with blocking out noise. It has to do with the physical movements of people around the table. Whether a stickman or a dealer is doing this all the time with his chips while you're setting up, he's doing all this. You need to be able to be aware of them, but not be aware of them. You need to be actually not aware of them when you're about to throw. All movement has to be blocked out. You need to just focus on this view. Landing zone, back wall, etc. You need to visualize. And for the visualization to take place, you need a very, very clear head. So mentally you need to be balanced. The other part of mental balance that I want to talk about is how you approach the table. Approach the table with a humble approach. I believe that if you're humble and you understand the dice can humble you even more, and you visualize all the sevens in the world, they will not bother you. They will not put you under pressure. You just accept it as part of the game. So be humble. Do not be cocky when you go up to a table and you want to shoot dice. It doesn't matter if you're the best shooter in the world. If you're the best shooter in the world, you already accepted that, because in the process of getting to that point of being the best in the world, you have seen your fair share of sevens. But it's more than that. And the mental part is something that, it's throughout the game. I will explain to you. Positive tilts. You establish a point of 10 or a 4, which are difficult numbers to hit. And then you proceed on your second toss to hit the point. You got the 10 or the 4. So everybody at the table is cheering So your endorphin levels are through the roof. Are you a balanced player? Can you actually calm down? The dice are coming back to you very quickly because the casino wants to maintain a certain level of, I don't know, making you uncomfortable. So you need to block out that tempo that they're trying to impose on you. You're trying to, block out the endorphins that are coming from the other players, and you want to focus and say, I'm staying humble. I want to hold dice in hand for a long time. So the only thing I'm thinking about is how I set, how I throw, landing zone, etc., etc. So it takes a lot out of your mental capacity to just suppress all these things. We tend to say that, craps is a marathon, not a sprint. You just won your point. So that's a little win, but it's not, you haven't won the war. You just won a battle, a very small one. Because if you become cocky after that, say you establish a point of 8, and then you 7 out simply because you were not focused and you got cocky, what's that going to do for your bankroll? So somebody else won the war even though you won a battle. So it's very important to keep the mental side of the game balanced. Then we move on to specifics. Balanced dice. Balanced dice means the actual holding of the dice. How quickly you set and how quickly or slowly you actually start and finish your throw. And I found out that the more time I take to balance my dice out, the better the result is going to be. Why? If I pick up, set and throw very quickly, there's a lot of imbalances in my arm. It's got a lot of vibrations because I'm doing it too quickly. In my dice because they're not balanced and comfortable in my hand, and as a result, whatever I do after that is not going to be the best result. Nobody's after you. You have dice in hand, and as soon as you set them, you can set them very quickly. As soon as you have dice in hand set, nobody's going to turn around and say, come on. And if they do say, come on, get on with it or whatever, your answer is mute, block out. It's your throw, you're allowed to throw at your pace. And this is where you start blocking out casino moving the dice fast to you and things like that. So you have to impose your own tempo. And to do that, you need, at the end of all that, muting and whatever, and blocking out what the dealers are doing. If you do that, you get to that point where you're going to throw. And you stop. Everything becomes more balanced. So, that's another element I would like people to consider. I'm doing this for free, and I'm doing this, because of the experiences and because I see a balanced throw. Your hand is the mechanism that sends the dice to the end of the wall. And you need to be able to visualize what your hand is actually doing. And I mean literally, just look at what your arm is doing. Where is it releasing? Where does it end? Where does it stop? Where does it follow through? And what was the result? Because everything that you do, the more balanced your throw is, the more balanced your arm is, then the better the results, the more consistent the results. And I hope Big AZ allows me to say this, that his throw was not balanced. Even though he got the 15 rollers, even though, all things were happening, he wasn't really balanced in his throws. And he did admit to it at the end. He said he was hitting 5s and whatever. And I could see why, but he could not. The throw was not balanced. If he had a balanced throw, the 4 1s would have been hard hits. and that would have been on axis, that would have been primaries and whatever. He was hitting everything but the 6 and 8 on a 3V set. So that actually makes you question it and say, what can I do better? I'm not here to criticize. I'm here to actually share with you something that I see a lot of my friends doing, and most of the friends that I have, I actually talk to them in private and I say, I've seen this. Can we do something about it? And this is what I would do. At the same time, I have other people like Henry. We talk in private and he says to me, okay, you've done this, that, the other. And I appreciate that. And there are people that actually comment on live or in the comment section of my practice. And I appreciate each and every one of those things because it makes me a better shooter if I can actually see things that I don't see. They make me see those things. So it's very important to have a balance. That is the most important element of shooting dice. Alright, so I hope I did not bore you to death, Byron. But here we go. Yesterday I was throwing 3-2, 3-6 mostly, but I was getting outside numbers and I was not balanced. I should have had better 6 and 8 results. Dice out. Two, 2, 4. Let's see. That was an off-axis result, 2, 2, 4. I'm not going to change anything. Just the set. Because I'm trying to be quite balanced now. Two, 3, 2, 1. If my mechanics are consistent, I should get a hard 6. Or something with a blue 3. No, 6, 3, 9. So that was implosion of my left eye. Actually it was a drift. Both dice drifted to the right. So 210. Let's go here. I'm staying on the 2, 3, 2, 1. My decision to change sets from 3, 2, 3, 6. If I stayed on that, I would have had a 1, 2, 3 result. Dice out. 5, 1, 6. 2, 3, 2, 1. Single pitch 6. $245 or $250 for 5. Two, 3, 2, 1. That's it. 628. That's inclusion of my left eye. $350. Three, two, one. Dice out. Four, two, six. On axis secondary. This is where balance comes in. Take everything down. Because craps is a marathon, not a sprint. You need to calm down, relax. Here it's the result, 426. Bring this down. Even though I'm on a 4 and 10 sort of 2, 3, 2, 1 is a set. Even though I'm on a 4 and 10 dominant set, is yielding inside, so I don't mind that. 2, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 9. That was implosion of my right eye. Two, 3, 2, 1. Dice out. Four, 5, 9. This is different. This is on axis. 75 for 5. Two, 3, 2, 1. Dice out. Three, 6, 9. 2, 3, 2, 1. On axis. That's a double pitch. Two, 3, 2, 1. I haven't paid it, have I? So that's 105. Oops, what am I doing? Taking from my own stash, 105. Takes this to 100. So. Four, 1, 5. That's a double pitch again. Pace 77. Here's the set. 3 is a 2 3 2 1 turn, and this over rotates by 2 4 1 5. That's it. 6 4 10. That is implosion of both dice. For 1, get 50. Let's get that sorted. 2 3 2 1. Dice. Two 5 7 double pitched. I was expecting that simply because I had something like a 3 6 and a 4 1. Whoops. Sorry, I didn't notice that my landing zone was facing the other way on the fly. Everything is fixed on the fly. Maybe not. It's a bit better. Hey, what's up, Richard? Good morning, sir. So, that's our first 7 at 12. Not a bad session. Left some money on the table, but so we have 92% box hits. What did we hit, which was, okay, the 7. Don't think we hit anything which was, no. Good morning, GW. On your table, Richard? Yeah, good man. So we talk about balance. Balance means, you know, all these things that I've talked about right before I started playing. I'm just going to... Balance means being physically balanced. That means, you know, rested body. Balance mentally means a hell of a lot of things. It means not tilting, not letting things distract you either visually or, you know, through noise. Avoiding tilt, either positive or negative tilt. Just being very focused on your throw. You need to have balanced dice, meaning, you know, slow things down. The casino is trying to make things faster, but you should be throwing at your pace, at your tempo. And last of all, your arm. You have to visualize your arm that it's a balanced throw. It actually sends the dice out in a way that it's not, I don't know how to put this, it's not shaking or erratic. That is the idea I'm trying to promote. So there's quite a few things to pick up from that. All right. 3, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, why not? Let's see. We're going to try and pick up the dice from a left kind of position. If they feel good, place them down, get balanced, stop, get balanced, throw, follow through. 6, 3, 9. Let me just so 9 is our point. Dice out. Hard 10, 5, 5. Off axis. Off axis what? Off axis right. For 5, get 200. Staying with the 3, 2, 3, 6. I'm not being stubborn, I'm just trying to see if I'm going to be hitting outside as opposed to inside, so I can switch. Nice. 2, 2, 4, switch. It's 200. And we go to 2, 3, 2, 1. Hopefully we shall see some 6s and 8s. Nice. Two, 4, 6. That was implosion of my right die, but it did the job. Two, 3, 2, 1. Nice out. 5, 3, 8. That was explosion of my right die. 350. Let's stay balanced. We just want a small battle. It's not the end of. 2, 3, 2, 1. Dice out. Three, 2, 5. 1 axis. Is it? We keep this. Just bring the 9 down. Dice out. Six, 4, 10. That's implosion of both dice. For 1, we get 50. Press inwards. And we change sets. Going back to 3, 2, 3, 6, but we're going to arrange this like so. 3, 2, 1, 3. This is an adjustment I did yesterday with all my sets during the second time I threw the dice. 4, 5, 9, off axis 9. That's point. No, hold on. Put 2 of them in there. So point 50, paste 75, 85. So it's 3 and 2. I know, Richard. I took a decision some time ago that I was going to share everything I learned, because while I was trying to learn the game, I could not find specific answers to specific questions. And I wanted to, to become good at anything, you need to first of all learn the game, learn all the rules, absorb everything the game, requires of you. And I'm still learning things. And I think I'm quite weak when it comes to betting. I'm not imaginative enough on that, and it's not like me. I believe to be a very imaginative person, but when it comes to the actual betting side, I cannot focus on that. What I can do is keep myself as humble as I possibly can throughout the session. If it's a good session, I can celebrate afterwards. And the idea that I'm trying to promote today here is to try and be as balanced as you possibly can when you throw. Have a balanced approach to everything. Reason being, you can actually celebrate when you're out of the casino. But you have to also learn to forget. You need to learn to forget those huge rolls that you have, and you need to move on to the next one. And if you don't do that, it's a positive tilt, and it has detrimental effects the next time you go there because you remember what you could do. I come into sessions every morning knowing very well that I can get my teeth kicked in. That's it. I understand it, I accept it, and it makes life easier for me to come back from those. It's a different attitude. Admittedly, very different attitude than saying, well, yesterday you did 25 rolls, let's do it again. No. All right. Three, 2, 3, 6. One die dial back. Four, 3, 7 on the count. Oh. That was single pitch. 7. Okay. Let's get paid. Let's do an ATS. So this is actually good news because I can go back to my 3, 2, 3, 6. Days out. I thought it was good news. 4, 3, 7. That stays the same. Everything was perfectly on axis, so. One, 3, 4, off axis 4. What was the result here? We'll just check. Okay, 2, 3, 5. So 4 is the point, that's off axis 4. Because we have an ATS, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 2, or 5, 1, 5, 3. Mechanics should remain the same. We're expecting a blue 4. Nice out. No, ace 4, 5. So that pays 77. Ace 5, 4, 5. 2, 1, 2, 4. Dice out. Heart 10. That's primary. I'm not registering anything. I don't know what's going on. 7, 7, 4, 5. Another hard 10. Come on, 10. Doesn't come through very quickly, does it? Oh well. Thank you, George. I needed that. I find following a good session Whereas you get very frustrated when I can't repeat. Oh, definitely, yes. Don't know why. Sorry, I posted 10, there's a 5, 5, 10. It's not coming through. I don't know why. Come on. Come on. Anyway, at some point it's going to come through. But let's pay it. For one, we get 50. Six, 5, 4. Let's keep everything balanced. Two, 3, 5. Back on the 5. Come on.
Oh.
Five. Go. So 100 pays 140. 150 for 10. Two, 6, 3, 6. Turn it over. 1, 2, 1, 3. Two, 3, 5. $125 pays 175. Take this to 150. One, two, and 3. This is a kind of positive tilt that we should be avoiding. We hit a primary and it makes you think that you're God. Don't do that. Just think that the 7, could happen. Mechanics, balance your dice, balance your throw. 2, 5, 7. 1, 2, 1, 3. Or was it 1, 3, 1, 2? Yeah, it was a 1, 2, 1, 3. So that was implosion of this die. Implosion right. Case endpoint. I actually thought it was a good throw, but I was mistaken. Anyway, we made money, so I'm not complaining. We're at roll 28, SR of 14. So I had 2 come out, 7's okay. I just wanted to give a shout out that Henry tonight or today is at the casino. I hope he's doing well. I hope everybody that was at the casinos during the weekend did well. What I would really like for them is to be proud of how they threw their dice, but 3, 2, 3, 6. Let's start this off for a benchmark. Dice up. Two, 1, 3, that's a double pitch. A lot of over travel by the red die. Let's try and fix it. Light grip. Balance my dice. Three, 5, 8. Off axis 8. So it seems that my right die is not behaving. I could turn to hard ways, I guess, for a quick fix. But this is practice. We try to do things the hard way. Not going to the easy solutions. Light grip. Two, 1, 3, double pitch again. And I can see the 3, 4 facing me. So not good news. Let's just limit the amount of backswing, so up to here. 6, 4, 10. That changed the dynamics a lot. We're getting explosion right. So for 5, get 200. Press inside. 54 rolls, 1 come out, 7 still got 80s. Well done, sir. That's it, 369, that's a nice hit. One axis, secondary. Nice out. That was a rubbish throw. Over travel by my left. So double pitched it. I had a couple of 2-1-3s. Alright, so I'm going to play Sleeping Assassin. Not going to work the come out. I'll be pressing triple lux. Dice out. 1, 6, 7. That's off axis 7. So I get 15. Press it. Five, 4, 5, 9 off axis. So it's giving me a few hints of what's going on. So now I'll start going 2, 4, 5, 4, 5. It's like that. Since I'm going off axis, I could do this game. There's a 6, 2, 8. That was a 6, 2. First press. Six, 2, 6, 2. Dice out. 4, 2, 6 off axis. I'm going to add 4, 2, 4, 2. Four, 5, 9. That's axis. That's point. So we've got 30 pace 45. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 30. That's 75. Don't need these. Still pressing. So now it's a 4, 1, 5, 1. Dice out. And we're working. 1, 5, 6. $105. pressure to 180. One, 3, 5, 3. Aces. So that was off axis. Ace 5, Ace 5. Nice out. Box cards, one axis. Six, 4, 6, 5. So we're on the 6 right now. Nice out. 6, 4, 10. That was explosion. Right. For 1 we get 50. So 6, 4, 6, 4 is a set. So 5, 4, 9. So that's 105. Full press. That was off axis, so 5, 4. 5, 4. Nice out. 6, 1, 7. Was expecting something else. 4, 1, 5. So implosion of both dice. Three, 2, 3, 6. Not working. Dice out. Whoa, okay. Touch the felt. Dice out. Hard 8, 4, 4. Primary. 6, 4, 2. Nice out. Sweet.
X.
Actually, it's primary. 6 foot. So that's 375. Not working. Come out. Two, 3, 5. I was off axis 5. Two, 1, 2, 1. Nice out. Aces. On axis. Primary. Ace 2. Ace 3. Dice out. One, 5, 6. That was off axis. 350. One, 5, 1, 5. Nice out. Box card 12. Primary. Six, 5, 6, 3. Nice out. 4, 2, 6. That was implosion of both dice. So that pays 700. 3, 6, 7. So implosion means we can stay on it. 1, 4, 1, 2. Dice out. Five, 1, 6. Off axis. So that pays 3, 6, 9, 1,050. Actually, we can take this one here. 3, 6, 8, 9. 1,050. We are on the 5. Hey Will, good morning sir, how are you? Byron, I think there is this new order coming out on the 26th of January that you can travel to the States if you have a COVID test within 72 hours before travel. And it's obviously a negative test. So, alright, so that was off axis, so it's a 5-1-5-1 set. So, six, 3, 9. That's off axis as well. So. For 6-10, that's axis. For 1. $50. For 5, 6, 5. Dice out. For 5, 9. 75 for 5. Did something which I think is wrong. No, it was mine, it was from here. So. That was an axis, right? 4, 5, 6, 5, yes. So we need for 1, 5, 1. For 1, 5. Nice. No! 1, 5, 1. 2, 5, 7. 5 to 7. Implosion. Of my right eye. Explosion of my right eye. 7. Of my left eye. Explosion of my left eye. Control Z. Let me just see if we had a chance. Oh, we needed a 12. Okay. Sorry, I need a yo. I was so focused on what was going on with my throw that it was irrelevant what I was hitting, as long as they were on axis, off axis. That was the relevance of everything. So, right, 57, SR 11.4, SR not so good. trying to have fun with randoms. I don't know, I think it's very unfair that casinos want you to have action on the table all the time. I think you should have a choice if you want to bet on people or not. So it was like I got a 6-1, okay. Going for a 3 count. 3, 5, 8. Obviously not working for me. Three, 1, 4, that was access. Okay. So for 10, which I don't have, $400. That's out. Four, 2, 6. $600, $700, 3, 6, 7. We're off the table. So there's no more blacks. So going to go 160 across if we have the funds. And we do. Dice out. Boxcars. Very much off axis. One, 3, 4. Fox is the other way. So I'll try and fix one thing and I over fix it. stay with the set. Need to slow it even more down. So this is a very slow throw. 1, 2, 3. That's drift. Both dice drifted. Good part about it is a perfect drift. We mark it. Yes, we did. For 610, that's on axis. Very short on the left. Could have been a 4-3-7 basically because two dice didn't travel together, but three, 5, 8. So it's point for 50. Working. Four, 1, 5 axis. Page 70. Going to connect this one. Dice out. Six, 3, 9 off axis. That was a push. 70. Dice out. That's a 3, 4, 7. And a 2, 2 on the sides. I wish I could see the playback. Never mind. I'm dropping my SOR. Hey, what's up, Snacks? Hi, how are you? The show this morning was the Palm. Okay. I don't know what that means, but probably something nice. So appreciate it. Thank you. Uh, Take care, GW. Practice betting started at 300, ending at 589. Hey George, how do I join the Skype chat? Interesting. I don't know whether Byron, are you with us? Is Byron with us? Perhaps you can let Will find a way into the chat. If you can have the conversation with Will Smith and perhaps invite him either through your account or okay, basically if you have Skype you should search for our group chat. It's called Craps Chat exclamation mark, Craps space chat exclamation mark. If not, by all means do let me know and I will give you. Okay, cool, very nice. Thank you very much, Byron. Since it's going to be the last one, this is another tilting trade, by the way. People who are going to leave for the airport, they get to say, okay, this is the last time I'm going to play craps, so they just push and push all the money in. And I think it's probably the biggest tilt ever. If you're up, if you're in the money, take the win and win the war, because after that you're going home and the war is over. So my recommendation, perhaps play Sleeping Assassin if you absolutely have to go to the tables, but make sure you keep that profit up, because I hear so many stories. I was up 5,000, lost it on one roll, but I had a good time. So this is a positive tilt. It has all the traits of a positive tilt. And it's not only unbalanced, it's unhinged. All right. Dice out. Five, 4, 9. We're on the 9. Right, put this down. Let's just. One, 5, 1, 4. Nice out. One, 2, 3, 1, 5, 1, 4. Also off axis 3. 212. We're going hard ways. Nice out. Two, 4, 6. That's 200 for this. Out of axis. 2, 4. 2, 4. Nice out. Hard 10. One axis. So for 5, we get 200, which I don't have. So take. Let me just bring this here. 3,000, so I can just color up some. Two, 3,000. I need to get paid 200. I think I gave my 5. Everything comes down anyway. That is balance. 5, 6, 5, 4. Nice out. Three, 2, 5. One axis. Go 5, 6, 5, 4. No, it's off axis. Pace 35. So we go 3, 2, 3, 2. Hardway set. Double pitch to it. I think that's that. 74. Okay. All right. So no major mistakes were made. Quite a balanced sort of game. We lost one fully loaded time. Played Sleeping Assassin. Worked out for us. This is 5,237. So profit is 4,237. 4, to 424%. Very good luck to you, Richard. I wish you the very best. Alright, so let's have a look at stats. Always interested. The 9 was hit quite a bit. 55.4, I like that. Outside was kept to minimum. 74% box numbers. That makes us winners. 4s and 10s at 18.9. I don't mind that because I always play the 4 and 10 now. SR 10.6, SR 7.4. No yo's in 74 rolls. No yo level. So yo's on my 3D set come in two ways, either a drift to the right or a double pitch. Now I've got 3 crabs, double pitch to 1, but never a yo, 5-6. So thank you, GW. Alright guys, just take this with you if you must, if you want to have good sessions, just follow this. Keep the balance physically. If you're tired, do not step up to the table. If you're mentally either upset or there is so many distractions at the table, do not go there. You need focus. Keep your dice balanced. Means, take your time to set them. Take your time so that you feel that the grip is good, and make sure that the throw is balanced. Make sure that you visualize your throw and that everything, there is no erratic behavior in your arm when you release dice, etc. This is the most important element in being successful, I would say. So balance is key. Don't go on tilts. Don't chase losses. Don't go on positive tilts. Never ever take with you at the table your past success. The dice, those particular dice, do not remember you. They probably just came out for play. So you need to introduce yourself to the dice. Dice need to introduce themselves to you. So, keep those things in mind. Keep your mental check balanced. Alright guys, on that note, I am very grateful. I'm going to try this outro again. Well, I hate it. If you want to subscribe to my channel, by all means do. I really not in it for the money. If you're here to learn, by all means. This is George. Thank you for your comments, company, and custom as always. Dice are